Hi, I'm Samantha Varga, and welcome to my presentation for my research proposal about praise and success. Have you ever wondered why there's such a high turnover rate for certain businesses, or why there are so many homeless people living on the streets? My paper asks the question and discusses research about how important praise is and how it relates to success later in life. An overview of my literature review, I found articles that dive into the world of efficient praising. There is a difference between efficient and inefficient, and there were a couple articles that demonstrated the negative effects of inefficient praising. I learned things such as praising too much or phrasing things the wrong way can lead to inflated egos and a decrease in productivity. I also learned that children were the most impressionable, and learning how to coach them in an encouraging way will gain the strength and courage to continue on even when they fail. A major thing that I learned was the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset when praising. A fixed mindset praises who the person is, and the growth mindset praises them for what they did. The articles that gave the best insight to understanding how important praise is and how to use it properly are Psychology of Camper Success and Opening a Performance Dialogue with Employees. Both of those articles truly show that it isn't just about praising someone for their efforts by saying good job. It goes beyond that, such as knowing the efficient phrases to use and making sure you are recognizing the growth mindset like stated earlier. Something that still needs to be addressed is how successful someone is later in life due to being praised earlier on. We're not looking for materialistic things, so I don't want to know how rich they are, what kind of cars they have, how big their house is. I simply want to know their value of their life. Do they feel more secure in themselves if everything goes away? My research question is, how does the amount of praise you receive throughout your life relate to your perceived level of personal success? And my hypothesis is, if I praise someone for their efforts, then they will continue to excel at their task and succeed further in life. So going a little more into my research question, I wanted to know if they were praised earlier on in life, and if they were set up to have the tools to accomplish what they set their mind to. When they fail, are they able to get up and keep going until they succeed? My proposed method is the Likert scale, and I chose this scale because I felt it gave me the ability to ask the questions that I needed to, compared to an open-ended questionnaire that made the participants feel that they could answer however they wanted to, and it wasn't going to be as structured as I would like it to. The population I needed was 250 individuals with ages ranging from 30 to 85, and the reason why I chose such an odd age range is because I feel starting at 30, you kind of have been through some things, you're a little more mature, and you can look back at your life and see why certain things happened in your life. I will also be going to social media, the mall, and grocery stores to find the participants that I need for this study. The expected results is between 65 and 75% of participants will feel they are more successful in life, and I feel that it will come from the older end of the age range that I need for this study. I will also be using the chi-square test to analyze the data that I collected. The reason why I chose this is because I just need a yes or no answer, and once I analyze the data, I can determine whether or not I can reject or accept the null hypothesis. Limitations, there are 3, and I'm just going to breeze through them really quick. I am much younger than the participants that I'm requesting, so I feel that they might not want to have anything to do with me. Number 2, I am asking people older than 60, so they might not be tech savvy or have social media, and if that happens, I'm going to need a handwritten copy of the questions, as well as having prepaid envelopes with a return address, since they might be in a hurry and don't have time to complete the survey right there. So I need to have a budget in order to have the prepaid envelopes. And last is, it's basically simply based off of their definition of their own success. So when I'm recruiting the participants, I need to make sure they understand exactly what kind of success I'm asking about. The implications is, I expect that not everyone is going to complete the survey for 2 reasons. The first is an excuse that's very simple: I don't have the time to complete it. And that's probably going to be the case if I'm at the grocery store, maybe not so much at the mall. And the second is they don't want a stranger knowing something personal, such as their success in life. And I have to understand they're both valid reasons, so those are things going into the survey that I need to make sure I understand. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much.